So before you watch this video, I just want to add in a little disclaimer. If you are very touchy with suicidal thoughts, eating disorders, just mental illnesses in general, I will be talking about that and my struggles, especially with depression and eating disorders. So just a heads up, you can click off of the video at any time. Just know that you need to feel comfortable first. So this is my first video. I'm Red, and that's my nickname. That's what people call me. But I just wanted to... My heart is just palpitating. It's just like not a normal rhythm. So I'm currently at college, and I saw this TikToker. She put up a video about her struggle with depression, anxiety, and all of that, and eating disorders, and I wanted to make one too. I feel like it would be good for me, and it would be good for the people who were, I guess, involved, to know how I feel about it, because I'm not like that. I don't go up and tell people like what they did wrong because I'm scared that they're gonna judge me. So if you have any sort of problem with any of that, please leave the video, you know. So I graduated a year early because I wanted to get away from where I used to live. So it all started freshman year. I mean, I've had depression since I can remember, really, but mostly like my middle school years. I just erased that from my mind because it was such a terrible memory that they're just gone, and I pushed them to the back of my mind so I don't have to remember it. But so freshman year, I was really excited. I was very peppy. I was just very outgoing. I still am very outgoing, but I went in with the mindset that I was going to make a bunch of friends, that it was going to be different from middle school, and that I was going to love it and it was going to be great. And for the first few weeks, I'm not going to lie, it was, and then a couple of months and it was great. It was amazing, and I had a friend group and we celebrated Christmas together and it was great. Until I told this one guy from our friend group that I really liked him. I think it's important to say this, what I'm about to say, because he put himself up on a pedestal. I can't even explain how cocky he was. Honestly, he was such a terrible person. I'm not gonna cry. Okay. So I really liked him, and I told him that, and he said, so my friend went and told him that I liked him, and he had me on a call with him, but he didn't know that I was on the call too. And he said, she's a fat bitch who needs to get running on the weekends. And that is like tattooed into my brain, like so bad. And like, it's a struggle. Jesus, I'm not gonna cry. I just feel like if I cry, I'm giving him power, and I don't want that. So I really liked him, and he was very buff, he was rich, very cocky, as I had said before. And he never tried to apologize. He never tried to actually apologize. I know that he tried to apologize because he was like part of the group, and he like didn't want me to feel like bad or whatever, but I was still gonna feel bad. Okay, so I started like getting into a very deep depression. eventually, like, I stopped eating. I developed anorexia, and every day I would eat, like, not a lot of food. I would eat like one cracker or and water. Like, I would just, like, not eat. During lunch, I would skip meals. I would tell my parents I wasn't hungry, and he never noticed. Like, I did all of that for a boy. Like, I know I'm saying like so much, but I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. It really broke my heart because I really thought that the people that I loved were gonna be with me, but my best friend left. I met some people that weren't good influences on me, and then I started doing things I wasn't supposed to, and I started struggling a lot with depression, a lot. And my parents, they are not really the kind of people who, like, believe in medicine for depression. My dad was more understanding than my mom. And throughout all that, I just needed a friend. I needed my best friend, and she wasn't there for me. And that really broke my heart. Through that, my parents were also getting divorced, so it was really hard. And I recently learned that my best friend told somebody that they shouldn't hang out with me because I carry too much drama. That broke my heart. That really did. Since then, I've struggled with depression. I take like 3 different prescribed medications for depression. And now I'm at college. Like, this was freshman year. Like, now I'm in college. And sometimes I still feel like I should just stop eating, because I see all these girls that are just so skinny, that are just so beautiful, and it really makes me wish that I was them. When I was young, I tried to commit suicide. And my dad recently found out. And when I was saying this, I realized how much I could hurt someone by doing what I attempted to do. And I'm doing better. I'm taking one day at a time, and one step at a time. And I just want you to know that if you're struggling, you gotta keep going, because I promise that one day you're gonna be happy. I'm still waiting for that day. Oh my goodness. I'm still waiting for that day. But I know that it's gonna come soon. That was my air freshener. I just wish that people knew how much words hurt. And how much it hurts to be told something like that. To be told that you're fat and that's why they don't like you. And right now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not fat, but I'm also not skinny. And honestly, fat it's just beauty standards, because nobody's fat. Everybody is beautiful in their own body. And we need to tell ourselves that we love ourselves more often, and stop criticizing ourselves and making ourselves feel bad. I just encourage you to do that. Thank you for listening to my story. I definitely skipped through a lot, but that was the main thing that I wanted to say, I guess. And I just want that guy to know that I will suffer the rest of my life because of the words that came out of his mouth. And maybe that's gonna satisfy him. Maybe that's what he wanted. But you can never forget what people tell you. You can only bury it. Because words, they leave a scar. So, I just want to say that. Be careful with your words. And love yourself. Because you never know. Be nice to other people. Because you never know what they're going through. I thank you so much for watching this video. And I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you loved listening to my story as much as... That's a lie. I didn't enjoy telling the story. I just wanted to spread awareness because this is what I was like, what I went through. And I guess I just needed to tell somebody, people, I don't know. Alright, well, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. And I love you guys.